Each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, those ripples build a current which can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance.
Walter McMillan was an African-American who lived in Monroeville, Alabama. Everything was going just fine until a pair of cops pulled him over. That night changed his life forever. The officer charged Mr. McMillan with murder of a young white woman that worked in a dry cleaner. EqualJusticeInitiative.org says, 3 witnesses testified against Mr. McMillan and the jury ignored multiple alibi witnesses, who were black, and testified that he was at a church fish fry at the time of the crime. That judge's discrimination caused an innocent man to be sentenced to death.
After starting from ground zero, Stevenson took witness testimonies and thoroughly scanned the records of McMillan's conviction. Many court hearings transpired, and after months and months, Mr. Stevenson won the jury and freed the man wrongfully convicted. Bryan Stevenson has devoted his life work to this same thing. Mr. Stevenson has gotten numerous people out of prison who were wrongfully convicted, most of them being accused when they were just teens. Bryan Stevenson has been working with impoverished communities to help save the wrongfully convicted members of their community, and he's still doing it today. According to the Equal Justice Initiative, more than 2,500 innocent people have been let free from prison when they were found that they did not commit the crime. This startling fact reveals that the criminal justice system needs to be reformed, or at least, it needs another look. The EJIA was created to help save people's lives. So many innocent human beings have been the subject to life in prison based on false testimonies and fabricated evidence. But there is still hope.
The United States now has the highest rate of incarceration in the world. We have 7 million people on probation and parole, and mass incarceration, in my judgment, has fundamentally changed our world. In poor communities, in communities of color, there is this despair, there is this hopelessness that is being shaped by these outcomes. 1 out of 3 black men between the ages of 18 and 30 is in jail, in prison, on probation, or parole.